on, you guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing you the most in-depth action figure reviews here on YouTube. And today we're taking up the Hasbro Marvel Legends series, Daredevil, Born Again. We have the Punisher and Daredevil. I snagged these last week off of Target. They had that huge circle week with a bunch of deals, so I was able to grab both these guys with a little bit of a discount. Marvel Legends, now, as far as these two figures, were at $25, I believe, each. $24.99, so it always helps to save a little money. I am a huge fan of this series. I'll be honest, I have not finished it yet. I've been a little busy with some other things, but I'm most of the way through, and I have loved every bit of it. It's just been so much fun. So when these figures were announced, I was very excited to get them in hand, and I'm a huge Punisher mark. I have so many Punisher figures, but this figure looks great. Daredevil also looks pretty awesome. I'll be honest, I was never really the biggest Daredevil fan, especially when the series first came out on Netflix, I believe. It's just, I don't know, it didn't really kind of connect with me. I did love the Punisher series. And here we are getting the television versions of both. I love both figures in the packaging. It's so sleek with a black box. You see the Daredevil logo, Marvel Television here. Again, the nameplates. On the top, you'll see the Daredevil logo. Flipping the box to the side, you'll see the image of Punisher and Daredevil. Flipping around, the nameplates, little images at the bottom. If you guys want a quick look at the barcode, here is Punisher. If you guys want to take this to your local store and scan it. And here's also Daredevil. On the back of the box, you'll see the little read up for each. Love this packaging. Just so dark and ominous look to it. Really love how it is. But these figures look phenomenal. Let's crack them out of the packaging and see what they're all about. We're going to start with Daredevil first. Looking at this figure out of the packaging, it really does look phenomenal. But let's take a look at the accessories. So he does come with the open hands on the figure. You also do get like this gesturing hand, like kind of grabbing hand, and a fisted hand. You'll see the gauntlets here, or the little red marks on the hand side. Looks really good. You also do get his batons and this string. So if you guys, it's not a bendy wire, unfortunately, so you can't really position it, but it does kind of have like this kind of dynamic pose to it. Unfortunately, the batons will not be able to plug in. You'll see the string does port in these openings here, but there's no way to plug them in to make it just one, like a staff. But you'll see for some different action shots, this looks really good. I'll try to get a close-up for you guys here. It looks really nice. The batons are red with a nice kind of silver finish to it. At both ends here. Again, that is the opening. But look at this Daredevil figure. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure if I was going to grab Daredevil. As much as I like the series, like, do I need him? And I feel like this happened last time. I saw the original television release figure on shelves and I bought it. So Punisher was one I ordered, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to grab Daredevil too. He just looks so good. It's hard to leave him on shelves. But look at the mask, man. It looks really good. I like the red eyes. You'll see the goatee looks a little weird. I feel like the way it printed, it looks like there's a little bit of a line going through, but not too awful. I do like the stubble. Looks really good. You'll see the mask again. Nice kind of molding to it. Looking around. The suit looks great. Look at all this nice details with the black and the red. Look around his arms here too with the gauntlets. Did a phenomenal job. Like I said, this figure just looks really good. And again, those batons will be able to port in here if you guys choose to do so. I'm probably going to have them in his hands. I feel just makes more sense, right? I don't know, but if you guys wanted to do that, you can for some different action shots. But look at the gear, man. Look at the straps molded on there, the knee pads. The boots look really nice, man. I'm loving this figure. This is going to go great. Excuse me, on my display shelf here, but looks really awesome. I love wow, man, sorry, getting over a cold still, guys. This figure looks great. Definitely will love to display this with my Punisher figures. But let's run through articulation here. Head will fully rotate. Looks up a pretty good amount. Looks down pretty good here. Well, when we get to the Punisher, you'll see, but there's no actual more movement at the neck. The arms will go fully around. There is a butterfly joint here. They do go up and down. Get the bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows here for Daredevil. Hands will rotate and hinge. The diaphragm joint, you'll get some movement here, 360 movement. Not too much around. There is a waist swivel as well. But you can't really lean him too much with a diaphragm joint. You'll get a beautiful split here. Kicks up really nice. There is a thigh cut here. Double jointed pinless legs, which are nice and smooth. No boot cut. The feet do rock side to side. They do go up and down here for Daredevil. I'm in love with this figure. This looks great. Let's move on to Punisher. we have the Punisher out of the packaging, and he comes with some accessories. I feel like I would have liked a little more, but let's take a look at it. So he has the trigger finger hand here on the figure, and he also does have like an open hand. Kind of don't know if it's like a choke hand or what, but it's a more open hand. You do get a small fisted hand as well as another trigger finger for the opposite hand. He also does come with his axe, which we will zoom in here. He does come with his handgun. You can see it here in his hand. It does have like the longer magazine on there. I love that they gave us a black one. Sometimes I feel like when we get these figures, they come with these hokey guns that just don't fit the character. So I do appreciate it's black. You also do get this knife, which looks really good. It is soft. It does have a little different coloring at the handle. You can just kind of put it in the sheath here. Same with the handgun. You can store it in his holster. And that's kind of where I'm like, I feel like he could use some more weapons, man. Like an assault rifle or something, but this figure's phenomenal, man. Look at the head sculpt. I feel like it's perfect. He's got the big blowout. You can see the kind of fade in the hair around. Just some nice detail. Love the Punisher logo here. Love all of the extra magazines. None of these do come out. You'll see the knife here. Just some great storage. You'll see again the holster for the gun. Just some nice sculpting work. Look, you have the different logos here. It just looks so sick, man. Let's zoom in. Look at that Punisher logo on like a patch. It also does have like the American flag here on the other side. Look at all the sculpted detail. This is just, like I said, a beautiful figure. Moving on to his pants. See the little cargo pockets. And he's got like these tactical boots. This is just beautiful, man. I no complaints on the look of it. It's a really, really fun figure, and the head sculpt is phenomenal. Let's move on to articulation. This is the part I'm most excited for here. So obviously the head will fully rotate, right? Goes down a good amount and back a good amount. You know why? Because this neck is an extra piece. So look, you can really get him looking in some dynamic poses. It really does have a lot of movement. I love this so much. You kind of have like a pissed off look, or if he took a shot to the head and he's falling back, man, just looks really, really nice. I do like that added detail here, and you're going to get a lot of different range of motion here with the neck, so that is really cool. A little bit of a butterfly joint here, not going to get too much movement. The arms will go up, get a little stuck here. You do go fully round. Again, there's a bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows. Here's that choking hand, I guess you want to call it. I guess you can have him like holding the magazine underneath or something, but there is hand rotation. Again, it also does hinge. The diaphragm joint will go all the way around. I think a little movement back here for him. A little movement forward. There is rotation at the waist, but the belt does get in the way, so I don't want to have any paint rub. Does the splits pretty good. Kicks up pretty good. Thigh cut, double jointed pin legs. A little stiff for my Punisher. No boot rotation. The feet do go up and down. They also do rock side to side here for Frank Castle. Man, this figure is so freaking sick. I am in love with it. A bunch of different Punisher comparisons for you guys. Like I said, I am a huge fan. So I believe this was a Walgreens exclusive back here with the kind of straps here and the kind of more traditional Punisher look. We do have the retro version here. Again, another kind of like old school Punisher. The most recent 2-pack that came out. This is surprisingly going for such a crazy amount in the secondary market. I absolutely love this. I have 2 of them display with each head. We also do have the one that came with the motorcycle here in the back. We have the one, the camo face paint here. Love this figure. Additionally, we have the other movie figure from the Marvel television series. You'll see how much better the new head sculpt looks. I feel like I was never a huge fan of this figure. It was okay. I think the new one just blows it out of the water. If you guys have enjoyed this video review, please do me a favor. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow with all the interaction. For all these guys who have subscribed to my channel, I do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot. Let me know what you think of these Marvel Legend figures and if you'd be looking to add into your collection. And don't forget to turn on those notification bells. Stay tuned to the newest action figure reviews here on my YouTube channel. So let's get into it. I absolutely love all these figures. I unfortunately do not have any other Daredevil figures, so no comparisons there, but I do have the Fisk figure from the series here. You can see how he kind of stacks up. I do have the Matt Murdock figure, but unfortunately I cannot find my collection. I think what I did was I used that body to make a Willem Dafoe Green Goblin in the suit, and I think that's why I cannot find him, to be honest. But I guess I'm gonna have to grab another one because, like I said, I am loving the series, hoping to finish it real soon. But you'll see how these all stack up together. Starting with Daredevil, love it. The suit looks great. Really no complaints. And one minor one is the goatee. There's a little bit like, it's not even misprinted, it's just the way it was printed on there, because I did look through a few on the shelves before I grabbed this one. But love the suit. Love everything about it. I love the batons and the paint applications to them. No complaints, really. I mean, it would have been nice if you had the longer, like, kind of batons that go together, but it is what it is. I absolutely love this figure. Really, no complaints. Punisher, the only thing I'm going to say is I wish he came with more accessories. It would have been nice to have like an assault rifle or something. This is probably what I'm going to use for my display from one of my other Punisher figures. He just looks a little light on artillery. I feel like Punisher's always going to battle with a ton of weapons. He comes with just kind of a handgun, a knife, and this puny little axe. And I guess it's something different to include, but I would like an assault rifle. Just throw it in there. The Punisher logo looks awesome. I love the tactical gear, from the vest to the patches on his arms to the boots. Love the articulation at the neck. The head sculpt, I think, looks really, really good. I mean, the blowout look is not my favorite. I did try to throw in some other Punisher heads on there. Unfortunately, the skin tones didn't really match, and they sat a little high in the peg. But with some modifying, maybe you could even have this outfit with some like comic book Punisher looks if you're not a big fan of the TV show. But I highly recommend them. These figures are really, really fun. They're really well done. No complaints. I say go grab them. Before you guys go, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexWestCollects. I appreciate you tuning in. I'll catch you all in the next video review.